Hey LEGO fans, and welcome back to MB Bricks. It's Maya, and today we are looking at a new fantasy style LEGO MOC. We are visiting the land of the elves, and if you like fantasy themed MOCs, be sure to leave a like and a comment below, as well as hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos on Fridays. It's been a while since I did a fantasy style build, so without further ado, let's take a closer look at the details. As I put together the official LEGO set of Elvandale, I really wanted to do more Elves themed building. I did a large diorama of a land called Elvandale over a year ago, so I already had all the elven figures required. I love the fantasy theme as well because I get to use a lot of unique colors and create fun foliage for the land. To start things off, I knew I wanted to build two trees connected by a rope bridge over a river, so I created the stream and built up the landscaping around it. I also fiddled around with different colors to find that magical flair I was imagining, and settled on the medium lavender and dark turquoise. It was then time to start working on the trees. Elves are very close with nature, so I thought it was fitting to have a larger tree with the appearance of an interior for the elves. I experimented with a lot of different techniques using a lot of different dark brown elements. I also wanted to bring in the dark turquoise color for the pop of windows. The tree is then topped with my newly acquired sand green leaf pieces with hints of purple. Next, I built the bridge, which I knew I wanted to be quite long to be a main focal point in the MOC. With a basic design to figure out length, I was able to place the second tree on this side of the river, then deciding a couple more smaller trees would add elevation. These trees are a bit smaller, but use the same design as the first one. Hanging lanterns light up the otherwise dense forest. I have finished this side of the build with some unique looking mushrooms and foliage, as well as elves gathering and taking care of the animals in the area. In the front you can see I've placed a couple of elves playing flutes, which has attracted many different animals who also live in the forest. Moving to the opposite side of the MOC, not everything in the forest is friendly. I have created some unique, albeit freaky looking carnivorous plants with sharp teeth. You'd best stay far away from these, as their long spindly bodies can reach quite far to grab a snack. Unless, of course, you have armed yourself with elven fire, which is the only deterrent to these scary plants. Back to a more cheerful part of the forest, we can see a couple of elves checking on eggs near their home. The one elf is quite giddy to have found a special gold egg in the bunch. To the right of the treehouse, we can see some ornate racks holding several bows and arrows. Elves were very skillful in creating the best weapons. The last section is at the front, where we can see a large pit full of elven fire. Elves are able to use this fire to create many things, including pottery and weapons, which far exceed any capabilities of man. To the left, we can see a few elves happily making some pots, and in the front, a couple more elves are making swords. Elves' weaponry was elegant as well as functional, so we can see one elf working on the blade of the sword, while the other one carefully bedazzles another. And that covers everything in this fantasy style MOC. If you want to see more fantasy themed MOCs on my channel, check the description for a link to a playlist of all these types of builds. Once again, if you haven't already, please do subscribe as it helps this channel out a lot. Thanks so much for checking out this video today, and as always, keep on building.